Hello everyone, OnlyMezza here, taking a peek at Driftmoon. This game is an indie RPG that was greenlit on Steam and has just come out. It begins with an ominous letter from your father, followed by your mother pushing you down a well. From here you learn the basics the game has to offer: combat, hidden doors, and of course, glorious loot. As you emerge, you realise the whole town has been turned to stone by evil lizard men, so set out on a quest to fix this mess. This being your main mission, it will guide you towards progressing through the game, but you encounter many a side quest as you go. These are enjoyable and not repetitive, and allow you to fully explore the world and be rewarded with XP for it. As you continue your adventure, you will garner followers. Now, these guys seem to not be able to die. They only become stunned and blunder around, so they are there to tank some of the damage for you, as they don't really deal much themselves. You do have access to their inventories, so I imagine you could deck them out in proper gear if you wanted to, but I kept all that for myself. Combat is a rather simple affair. You have both melee and ranged as options, and can easily switch between them by hitting E. You have a hotbar for your skills and the items you wish to put there. In the middle is your health and mana, prominently displayed. I played a standard difficulty and never came close to dying, but did have to watch and plan the mana more carefully, as it takes its sweet time to regen while in combat. Abilities are gained as you level, or by finding things in the world. For instance, this glowing armour I acquired via looting. During combat you can queue abilities, and potions are of course available to help with any mana or health issues you are having while fighting. You can pause and take these, so combat is certainly not a challenge, but it's not meant to be. The heart of the game is the story and the characters. Now, there is no voice acting, so be prepared to do a bit of reading. The people, or animals you meet, are a quirky bunch, and although I am normally a skim reader, I found myself, for the most part, paying attention. They give humour and character to the game, and most people you can have a chat with will either have a side quest or want to sell you things, so it's worth it. Complete quests to acquire new party members. After saving this firefly from being stuck, he'll help you out by lighting the way, and generally just being a cheery chap. The inventory, accessed by pressing tab, is split into 3 sections: your general loot, such as potions, armour, etc., notes and books, so you can refresh your memory as to what you should be up to, or have a read about the inhabitants of the land, and crafting, ingredients and blueprints go here. Crafting is very simple. Just click on the blueprint of what you desire, and if you have the required components, it is instantly yours. Food can be found all over the place, and as long as you have some, your health will regen constantly. Other things to keep your eyes open for are coins, plants, secret doors and movable objects. You can click and drag to look under chairs, driftwood and the like, so be sure to do this if you're a bit of a hoarder. The moving mechanic also helps with some of the puzzles that can be found throughout the game. From what I encountered, none of these really make you pause for thought, but do serve to break up the exploring and the killing. As you get further, you will unlock new places by completing the main part of the quest for each area. This unlocks new areas of the map for you to continue your adventure to. After you have visited a place, fast travel becomes available for it. This is accessed easily from your map, and there are many points which allow it, making backtracking a simple task. Each new place continues the main quest line while also introducing new people and followers along with side quests. The controls all feel very natural and are easy to use. You can use keyboard or mouse, or a combination without difficulty. The camera can be altered slightly, but I never felt the need to, as I had good visibility at all times. While the story flowed nicely, I did find the soundtrack to be a little disappointing. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't jarring or terrible, it just felt a little lacking. One thing certainly worth mentioning is that the game has very easily installable mods available from the main menu. These vary from small changes, such as allowing you to play as a woman, to larger things. This is a little map where you are stranded on an island after a shipwreck, and have to discover the things and people who are already here. This sort of thing just adds nice little elements to the game that are not in the main version. There are already quite a few available, and I'm sure there are more mods to come. If you think you might be interested in picking this up, there's a link to the Steam store page in the description. This has been Driftmoon, I've been OnlyMezza, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.